When the Pixel 3 arrived with its night sight technology, everyone thought it was magical. A technology that lets us see in the dark. It just changed low light photography. But hold on, the P30 Pro is here. Hey guys, this is Page from Beebom.com, and today I'm going to show you how the P30 Pro's cameras do in low light when compared to the mighty Pixel 3 and its impressive night sight technology. Now before we get started, I'd suggest you to hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post an awesome new video. Now that you've done that, let's get to the comparison. So let's start by getting the specs out of the way. So here's the brand new P30 Pro, and it packs in a 40 megapixel f1.6 SuperSpectrum primary camera that instead of the traditional RGBG bare filter uses a RYYB filter that is set to capture 40% more light. Plus it has a f1.6 aperture that should take up more light as well. On the other hand, there's the Pixel 3 XL with its proven 12.2 megapixel camera that has always impressed us in low light. I mean, we all know that the Pixel 3 captures great low light photos, and its night sight technology is something that has blown us time and again. Well, it's time now to put these phones against each other. So let's start off with the Pixel 3 in the auto mode. So here's a photo Anmol from our team took in a very dark scenario. And so obviously the photo is really dark. Now let's take a look at the night sight photo. Okay, so here it is. Now you can see the monument here, and while the photo is definitely not good, at least night sight brings a lot of light to the photo. It's impressive. And now let's take a look at the P30 Pro photo taken in auto mode. Look at that. The P30 Pro photo is just way more impressive. It's only slightly brighter, but what's impressive is the fact that it is more detailed, sharper, and does not have as much noise as the Pixel 3's night sight photo. I mean, let's just zoom in and the night sight photo just falls apart. But that's just one example. Here's another shot from the Pixel 3 in auto. And again, it was very dark when we shot this, and in this photo you can barely see anything, right? Well, here is the night sight photo, which looks great, especially because it was just so dark there. Night sight is impressive really, but take a look at the P30 Pro photo. Wow, I mean, just look at that. Look at the details, the colors, it's honestly mind-blowing. Again, let's just zoom in, and as you can see, the night sight photo is just no match to the P30 Pro's photo. The SuperSpectrum sensor is actually magical in low light, and this is the auto mode from the P30 Pro. Here's the night mode photo from the P30 Pro, and this looks even better when it comes to the details and the colors. The P30 Pro is super impressive, and more so because anyone who has ever used the Pixel 3 will agree when I say that the Pixel 3 just fails to focus when it's really dark and while using night sight, while the P30 Pro manages to capture photos that are sharp and well focused. Just take a look at this comparison. The Pixel 3 photos, be it in auto or night sight, are bad, and we tried to take this photo multiple times, but the Pixel 3 just won't focus, while the P30 Pro captured an amazing shot. So there's no doubt that when it comes to dark situations, like extremely dark situations, the P30 Pro manages to beat the Pixel 3 and its night sight technology hands down. Here are some more examples to showcase the same. And you'll see here that the P30 Pro always captures a better photo. And it's impressive really, especially since the P30 Pro does it in auto, which means you don't have to wait for the phone to capture 5 seconds of exposure. You just have to hit the capture button and it's done. Well, the P30 Pro is definitely better when it comes to really dark scenarios, but what about situations when there's slightly more light? Well, in those situations, the Pixel 3's night sight captures brighter photos than the P30 Pro. But there's much more to photos than just brightness, right? Let me show you. So here's a photo in auto mode from the Pixel 3 XL, and as you can see, it was dark, but not as dark compared to the previous scenarios. Now look at the night sight photo. That is impressive, right? I mean, yes, the photo is oversaturated and unnatural, but it's so bright and it looks kind of nice. Now look at the auto mode photo from the P30 Pro. As you can see, it's definitely better than the regular photo from the Pixel, but yeah, it's not as bright as the night sight photo. Having said that, the P30 Pro photo is definitely more natural looking, and when you zoom in, you can see that the details on the chair are better in the P30 Pro's photo. And if you're wondering about the P30 Pro's night mode, well, check it out. Here's the night mode photo from the P30 Pro. Does not bring a major difference when it comes to brightness, but it definitely brings a more detailed and sharper photo. The same is the case in every other scenario where there's a slight bit of light. Here are some examples. As you can see, the Pixel 3 XL with night sight always captures the brightest and mostly unnaturally oversaturated photos, while the P30 Pro photos always have natural colors, are decently bright and have more details. So honestly, if you ask me, I'd always prefer the P30 Pro's auto mode or the night mode over the Pixel 3's night sight. Well, it's time to conclude things. So remember, when the Pixel 3 arrived with its night sight technology, it was a game changer. Almost every manufacturer started bringing a night mode to their phones, but no phone really matched up to Pixel 3's night sight. Having said that, photos taken with night sight weren't perfect. They were oversaturated and almost always unnatural. Now the P30 Pro has arrived and it absolutely destroys the Pixel 3's night sight. The P30 Pro on auto mode takes photos that are more natural and more detailed in low light and even when there's just no light. The P30 Pro takes low light photography to the next level. And honestly, this makes me excited for the Pixel 4, because it will be interesting to see how the Pixel 4 compares to the P30 Pro. But that was our comparison of the Pixel 3 and the Huawei P30 Pro. So which phone do you prefer when it comes to extremely low light situations? Tell us in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.